Hi, Aries. This is Jess with your November 2020 general reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far, Aries. Definitely, I see some issues at work, in your career. Even if you are your own boss, you have your own business, issues, it is looking like to me, this is some type of division amongst ethnic groups or, different races of people, that sort of thing. There is some tension at the workplace. People are not connecting the way that they used to. So, the election may have created some type of division. That's the first thing that came to my mind, that it's like these people are here, those people are there, and everyone is kind of stern in how they feel. If you have clients of a different background, whatever that background is, they may be reneging on moving forward for whatever reason. So yeah, some of you could be concerned about that, knowing that you may sense or see plain as day that your monies have changed or your clients are changing, moving forward, or just the energy in your everyday work environment has changed. People's energy together has changed. And you may be concerned about your overall the longevity working someplace, or retaining clients, that sort of thing. Let me know in the comment section below if any of you can relate to this. But that's the first thing I'm seeing. If this was a love triangle, yeah, it's going all the way bad, all the way bad. And if you're part of a partnership, a business partnership, where it could have been a couple or two people got involved emotionally, yeah, it's getting pretty messy. Also, be careful, because some of you just may be going your separate ways from a lover, a significant other, and with it is going this business arrangement that the two of you have had. You may have tried to keep this going because there's business ties, money ties, but it looks like it's unraveling. So there's that. For some of you, don't worry, because you'll be able to carry this business by yourself. You just need to get your stamina back, your mojo back, and kind of believe that you can carry this on your own. But right now, it just looks like you're a little challenged, a little fearful in your head a lot. That's even showing up in your home life, that you are in your head quite a bit. Some of it has to do with your emotional intimacy, your love life, your relationship life. And some of you, because of that, you really can't focus on work. You're not putting the same drive, energy into work, but I do feel like you're in a better place than where you were. So mentally, you're going to come out of that. If you're planning to make a decision, be careful. Some of you, you're acting off of emotion. It's not practical. Hell, it's not even logical right now. You may think it is, because you may feel like, I'm feeling better than I did before. But be careful, because I feel you're very confused at this time. And whatever movements you're making temporarily to distract you, it's not going to solve the problem long term. And it seems like you're going to have to go back. So if you're avoiding something, you're going to wind up having to go back and deal with that situation, is what it looks like to me. You just look here, there, and everywhere. Some news may have come, or lack of news. So because you're unsettled and you really don't know a clear path forward right now. And that may be the theme this week, because you're the second sign I've read for, and I'm getting a lot of stagnant energy, everybody kind of being in place. So that may be the energy of kind of wanting to move forward, not being able to, a little confused. It's a lot of things that you may not feel like you're in control of. And doing things just to kind of a quick fix, but it not being the full resolve. So there's that. That's kind of what I see. Now let's get into love. I want to go back. Let me double back right quick and say, in spite of all of this, you are protected. Okay, so there's that. At home, I see you really in your feelings about things. You have some very strong feelings internally. Okay, as I mentioned before. Home life is okay. It's okay for the most part. Your home life looks okay. You're just a little, where you were stressed out and possibly worried, you're in your head a lot, but you're not as stressed as you were before, as I mentioned earlier. Okay, now, so let's get into love. Aries singles, you're probably getting yourself out there again, or you're wanting to get back out there again. People around you aren't necessarily looking for something long term. I feel that if you are engaging with people, everyone is very self-focused. It's almost like every man out for himself type of energy. And so even if this is a past person, I don't really see longevity happening. If someone circled back around, or you, some of you, if you're interested in another person, but you're single, they may be a bit turned off by you right now, holding back quite a bit because they don't feel like there's going to be a movement forward and there's no growth. Don't expect people to knock on your door, be reaching out, making initial contact. In fact, it looks like people are more in their head, focused about their finances and not making contact. You will have options. These look like old options though. And you want to evolve from old things. You know, you could just be going down memory lane, remembering this time, that sort of thing. But you know that your path is beyond these people or these experiences. I feel like even if you've been thinking, oh, I want to make this right with this person, you may give up on that and just really say, I don't have the energy. I can't do it. you know? Yeah. So it's like on second thought is what it looks like to me. Let's look at Aries men singles. There's a woman, could be Libra, could be Taurus, could be anyone who you want to go back to. This person could be focused more on work. Yeah, they're pissed. They may feel like you are ego tripping. You always want a lot of attention that they're tired of giving you. They're on your mind heavy, so you will be making initial contact and you want to take them out. But again, there's an issue with lack of trust between the two of you. You may give up on them and just start putting yourself back out there, going out, dating. There could be somebody that, again, you may try again with this person only to get shot down. Money is going to be looking good. Emotionally, you're going to try to accept you and this person isn't going to work out long term and possibly go your separate ways. It's almost like you want to try again with this person, but you're exhausted by this and you are disappointed. Now, there could be a water sign that's coming into your life that could change things up. Like if you're interested in the water sign, this may go somewhere, really. You may be hopeful that this situation can work. And I even see if it's not a water sign, could be a Cancer, could be any water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, or an Aquarius. This person may be the next person that's going to, go to distance and you're in a relationship with you. Again, a water sign or an Aquarius. Now let's look at Aries single women. What do you have coming up? Nothing. Money could be looking good for you. Excuse me. Definitely still a strong connection with you and another person, but that's ending. That's over. Either you or they are mourning the loss of this relationship. You're thinking heavy about your money finances. You're thinking about a man who is all about his money, but some project with him is wrapping up, like he's moving into a new phase. He's more focused on money and business. Yeah, some of you are missing a counterpart, fire sign counterpart, Leo, Sagittarius on Aries. But either you've cut them off, you've said some nasty things. You probably know that there's no way going back. It could be, you could go back with them, but the two of you may be too much alike, too alpha, a male and female, which could be very problematic. There could be a water sign here who's trying to initiate contact. Damn. Okay. So for some of you, you have old people who are vying for your attention and a possible earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, who could be coming in anew, where that may pick up and be able to go somewhere. Yeah. It could. Yeah. This earth sign doesn't have to be an earth sign, but this is someone who's very financially stable. Things could really pick up between you and them. And just when you start to invite someone new into your life, Aries women, is when someone from the past comes back again with a vengeance. And because you may still be attached to the past, you may invite this person in. So be careful with that. Now let's look at Aries couples. Okay. Just like I told Pisces in the last reading, this is for you guys who are hanging on by a thread in a relationship. Some of you, I feel it's this back and forth, in and out. That's all this is showing me. Back and forth, in and out. And your person maybe have had enough and they may feel like it's time for me to sacrifice this relationship and take a step back. They may come to regret that in the future, but right now they may feel like that's the best thing that they need to do. They could even be physically moving away from you, but certainly if there is no communication right now, it is to avoid any drama. Okay. And I feel that someone is pissed at this. The male energy here is very upset. He's pissed off. Someone could be using lack of communication as a tactic to get back at the other person. And I feel that after a while, this stalemate is going to end because someone is going to come in and kind of be very demanding. I see some drama. Some shit may be getting started, but it won't amount to much because it's not, I feel the two of you are struggling, okay? Struggling to make this work, to get back together. Your person looks pretty agitated with you. You may be on the prowl, especially the male energy here. I see a male energy who's on the prowl and who may use tactics because they're having a hard time committing. So just when things start to look a little too perfect or too consistent, sabotaging is what happens here. And someone's really good at sabotaging the situation, but in their mind, they're just holding you back a little bit. Someone is just, stepping back a bit because they're scared to get hurt. They're scared to go all the way because if they do, then they'll be the one that's vulnerable. So they play a lot of these mind games, emotional games. I feel like it's more mind games than anything. They're flaky. They say they're going to do something. Don't do it. It doesn't amount to anything. And whoever this other person is, they've had enough of it. They really have. Yeah, they're just going to focus on work, the person that has had enough of it. And this work, whatever they're focusing on, is going to help them in time. Now, because they're not going to give in to tactical behavior and they'll just focus more on work, I feel like that other person is going to double back and try to get their attention again. Okay. I mean, it could work, but this relationship looks to me to be very codependent, right? Where someone either gives a lot because they're benefiting from it. Like, you give me money, so I'm going to make sure whatever you need, you're comfortable so you can continue to give me what I want. It's that type of thing. This also can be a relationship of convenience, like it works for me because of ... as I've just mentioned, or a relationship of convenience, right? This is what I know. This is what I'm familiar with. So this is why we keep staying locked into this cycle, is what it looks like to me. Now, in the extended, we're going to look deeper into this relationship. How do they feel about you, the relationship? What do they want to tell you deep down inside? What secrets are they keeping? What are they challenged by? And where do they want this relationship to go now? And what's going to happen now? What's going to be in the outcome? Aries to Pisces, how do they feel about you? If you're interested in that, click the link in the description box below. It tells you in detail what we look into. If you want a personal read, click the link to my website. You can set something out for yourself. And if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I'll be back very soon with another one. Take care, Aries.